Which NFL franchise do you hate the most in the AFC North? Cincinnati Bengals or Cleveland Browns?
Cleveland.
Okay. So yeah, that clip. This versus that. I love doing that. We stepped away from it for a bit, so why don't we're gonna go back to it today.
Okay, I'm about it.
All right. So do you know? I haven't told you what the this versus that is this week. Are you ready to hear what it is?
Yeah, I'm ready to hear.
All right. NFL worst fan bases.
Let's go.
Yeah. Excited for
Yeah.
that one?
Yep.
All right. Episode 40. What's the check down? I am Chandler. He is David. And we're going to go with number 40. David, who we got?
Mike Allstott.
Okay. Going throwback. Now, there is another player during that time. Very notable player. He stopped playing football to join the armed forces.
Oh, don't say it. Pat Tillman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. And then any other players? Any current players? I can give you a hint for one.
Is it the Ravens?
No. Same area of the country, I should say. He is a defensive player that unfortunately...
TJ or not TJ Watt. One of the Watt brothers is also number 40.
I don't know if he is anymore. I don't see him on here anymore. This player signed a big contract in the offseason. He won a Super Bowl recently for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, Von Miller.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, I'll give you the 3, and then we'll move on from there. So we have a few different things. So we're going to do this versus that first, and then we're going to be doing our quarterback tier list.
Sir.
All right, so we see how that goes. Off week in the NFL, we're going to be having another podcast before the Super Bowl, so we can kind of break that down, what we think is going to happen. We don't really know. Chiefs versus, I don't even know, the Eagles, because the NFC is irrelevant to me.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so let's jump right in. We can go into NFL worst teams. Do you want to start with a specific division, or do you want to go from top to bottom?
Let's go. In honor of the Eagles being in the Super Bowl, let's go with the NFC East.
Okay, NFC East to start. I will give you some feedback after this, not towards your list, but towards some things that happened to me recently and really made me change how I feel about a certain team and their fan base. So
okay,
dive into that. Anyways, NFC East, NFL worst fan bases, the Dallas Cowboys or the New York Giants?
Cowboys, easy.
Easy. All right. Cowboys or the Eagles?
This one's actually tough, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys still.
Really?
Yeah, it's tough. It's a close race.
All right, I need some. What's the explanation on this one?
Like, just Philly fans just suck. They're like rude and shitty, but Cowboys fans are just annoying as all fuck. So I can't really like. I'm always gonna be team fuck the Cowboys. So there's that.
I feel like if we talked about like cities, Philadelphia would probably be up there number 1 because Dallas really only has the Cowboys, and that's why they're a shitty fan base. But like if we're talking Philadelphia probably has some of the shittiest fans.
Dude, I saw a video of this fan running over his TV because they lost. Like, what did you expect? Like, you guys are the Cowboys. That's literally your main like goal is to lose at the worst possible time. And also, a fan base that has Skip Bayless as a member is not a fan base that I can ever root for. So there's that.
I agree with that. Now, here's my issue with Cowboys fans is like, y'all have won the Super Bowl 5 times. It's not like you guys have never won the Super Bowl. Like, it is okay. If you guys chill a bit and, like, Jerry Jones step back a bit, you guys could probably win more, but you guys are so obsessed with winning this thing, you're never going to win this thing. And that was, like, the issues with the Red Sox for so long was that they had such an issue of, like, we need to win, that they just never won.
I want to make a Moby Dick reference, but I feel like he killed the whale after Oh, wow.
He
So
he didn't
I
kill
don't
the,
think it
he
works
didn't
the
kill the
same.
whale, but it's fine.
He never got the whale.
He never killed the whale. They met again, but he never killed the whale.
Damn, that's crazy. All your life spent trying to do something and you just never get there.
In the Heart of the
Tough.
Sea with
Couldn't be me.
Chris Hemsworth was a really good movie. Not gonna lie. So check that out if you haven't. Cowboys
Wait,
versus.
quick pause. We'll run this back. How was Last of Us? No spoiler review. 2
I don't even need to
seconds.
cut it out. It was good. It wasn't the best episode, but it was good.
Okay, all right. Cool.
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it yet. Last episode, it got me. Got me pretty good.
I didn't cry. Everyone's like, "Oh, we
Hit
cried."
me in the feels.
I didn't cry. Nick Offerman
Oh yeah,
was
I
great.
cried.
I will say that.
I cried. It was a good episode. But
It was.
anyways, let's
No, this is good. I
continue.
don't mind talking about this. You know me. The last episode of The Last of Us, episode 4, was very good. Stay till the end because it that's all I gotta say. Nothing crazy.
Great.
But,
Perfect.
all right, Dallas Cowboys or Washington Commanders?
I'm gonna go with Dallas Cowboys. Washington has enough problems. Dallas just needs to be brought down like 10 notches.
I think that the Commanders had the worst organization. I feel like they are
Mm-hmm.
worse than the Cowboys, but yeah. So Cowboys win the NFC East of the worst fan base. Shocker.
Yeah, shocker.
Where are we going next?
I wore blue for the funeral of the Cowboys. That's why I wore blue.
You're a dick. Where are we going next?
Let's go. Since we went NFC East, let's go AFC East.
AFC East. Okay, this one is kind of low key. You could go either way. Buffalo Bills or Miami Dolphins. Wait. I'm gonna run this back really quick just so I don't screw this up in post production because that's my thing. NFL worst fan bases: Buffalo Bills or the Miami Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Miami Dolphins.
Is that a recency bias thing? I feel like.
No, I don't think so. Buffalo's just always had great fans and a great fan base, and I love the city of Buffalo. They are very close to Canada, and so I'm gonna rep for them and say that they get the like the bleeding over of all the great Canadian folks. They bleed over to into Buffalo. Lots of Buffalo. Hold up 1 second. Toronto has a lot of Buffalo fans.
I was gonna say,
and if anyone Canadian is listening, you know how much, if you don't live in Toronto, you hate Torontonians. So I'm still gonna go with Miami, but Buffalo just lost a little bit.
of respect
in my opinion.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Who is Canada's team?
Probably Seattle.
Okay, that's fair. Well, Vancouver's a big city. It's right there. People go back and forth. That's a good one. Okay, so Canada's city. We can put this to vote. Who is Canada's NFL team? But as of now, it's the Seattle Seahawks, unless someone proves us wrong.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong. Do it. All right, Miami Dolphins or the New York Jets?
I'm gonna go with the Jets. New York teams usually shitty fan bases, you know.
Yeah, Jets and Giants.
Actually, you know what? I'm going. Let me go back. Let me run that back. I'm gonna go Miami because the New York Jets have gone through a lot. I'm just gonna give them a free pass on this one. I don't want to do that to my fellow New York Jets, you know, or not fellow New York Jets, fellow New Yorkers, you know.
I get you.
Yeah.
I think the Dolphins things again, like how I said, is kind of a recency bias. The whole Tua train has made me hate Dolphins fans. Like the delusion that the Dolphins are in, like, is crazy to me, and I feel like that's what upsets me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know you kind of like Tua, but you know how I feel about that. Miami.
Nothing wrong with Tua.
Miami Dolphins or the New England Patriots?
Oh, get out of my fucking face. Fuck New England. It's New England, and it's not even close. Fuck New England.
May I ask why?
They fucking suck. They had Tom Brady, they had Bill Belichick, they had the dynasty, and now, you know what? You don't hear from any of them because they suck ass, and now they're all just sitting, uh, cowering, not talking shit anymore. Now that Brady's gone, Belichick hasn't won shit since then, and now they're nowhere to be found. All all throughout the dynasty run, they were, oh, we're the greatest, we blah 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 blah, this and that, and now you're nowhere to be found.
Um,
Crazy.
we're
No
recording
worries.
again. When it comes to the New England Patriots fans, I noticed a lot of them became Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans. Crazy how that would work.
It's interesting.
And where are they going to go now?
Chiefs.
No, because people that are Tom Brady fans don't like Patrick Mahomes.
Says who?
Says people that beat him in the Super Bowl. We beat Patrick Mahomes. We're the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. We beat
You know what? You're
Patrick
probably not
Mahomes.
wrong. You're probably not wrong. I don't know. I think they'd probably go to like Josh Allen or something. Maybe Buffalo.
Yeah, I feel like
Or
where do
maybe
the Tom Brady fanboys go? That's very interesting.
Bengals. Joe Burrow.
Maybe
I don't
no.
want to. I don't want to say
Brock
Great
Purdy?
White Hope, but Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy. That is actually not a lie. I have a friend, huge fan of Brock Purdy. Was a big fan of Tom Brady.
If you're a fan of Tom Brady, I will sell you on Brock Purdy. Now, listen, he wasn't drafted in the 6th round, but he is Mr. Irrelevant. He figured out a way to take his team to the NFC Championship. His only issue was he broke his wrist or elbow, where the hell he did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. It's gonna make me mad.
I will say it's a very similar situation. So if they do bring Brock Purdy back and he wins that job, it will be Tom Brady-esque. So Tom Brady fans, Brock Purdy's your guy, and Tom Brady's from that area. So
Hey, hop on the train now. Just get on it early so nobody can say you're a bandwagon. You were
they
there.
haven't won a Super
since
Bowl
the
yet.
start.
They haven't won a
Yeah,
Super
you
Bowl
were
yet.
there at the start. So good call. Hop on the train.
All right,
And
NFC.
if you want to be different, you can go Joe Burrow. You can try and hop on that train too.
That's LSU.
He's gonna win one
Apparently,
at some point.
LSU is apparently the biggest Cincinnati Bengals fan of all time, which is
Hey,
crazy.
fair enough. Respect.
Yeah, New Orleans is only right there, and they've actually won a Super Bowl. But anyways, neither here nor there. NFC divisions. Which one's next?
Uh, let's go NFC South.
NFC South. Okay, NFC South. Worst fan bases in the NFL: Falcons or the Panthers?
I'm gonna go Falcons. Panthers are kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, too young. Falcons, I feel like, are nitty gritty, and they will fight you. Falcons or the Saints?
Oh man, I will never talk shit about the Saints fans. I'm not trying to get a curse put on me, a hex, whatever. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Stay away from them Saints fans. I'm good. I don't want none of that problem. Okay.
Falcons or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Fuck Tampa Bay. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. Just any Miami, any Florida team. I'm sorry, I'm Chandler. I know, it hurts me to say this, but fuck you guys. Can't help it. Sorry.
All right, fuck you. Anyways, next division. That's the NFC South. What's the next division we got on the AFC side?
Let's go AFC West.
AFC West. Curveball here. AFC West. Worst NFL fan bases: the Denver Broncos or the Kansas City Chiefs?
That's right. Broncos country. Let's ride. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with Kansas City, only because you have Jackson Mahomes on your side. I will go with Kansas City. I know you guys don't claim him. He's still a Kansas City fan, and that's all that's in my head right now. Sorry about it.
Curveball, and I love it. I got a bone to pick with Kansas City Chiefs fans. So I posted about Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, not even saying that I think Josh Allen is better. I this, Patrick Mahomes to me is the greatest quarterback of all time. But the amount of hate people got me because they're like, well, Josh Allen can't do that. Josh Allen can't do that. And they're all Chiefs fans. Like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, people over here are dick riding like it is a national sport of the United States. They're over here like Patrick Mahomes did this and this and this in the NFL. I swear to God, if I hear that anymore, Patrick Mahomes was given a great opportunity. Again, the greatest quarterback of all time. My only argument between the two players is that Josh Allen's situation is far inferior to Patrick Mahomes. Offensive minds, completely. Like Andy Reid's offense with their offensive weapons was better than Josh Allen's. Josh Allen's leading receiver his first year in the league was LaShawn motherfucking McCoy at age 34. So that's all. I don't want to get into it deep, but like that's just whatever. I love Patrick Mahomes. I hate the fan base now.
I'm just not gonna say anything because I'm on timeout since my Joe Burrow take, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. You're on your own on this one, big guy.
I hope you know I didn't post any of that because it was after the game and I just didn't want anybody to shit talk or say you were stupid.
Would have been completely okay with it.
Okay.
I don't read the comments, so I'm good.
All right. Kansas City Chiefs or the Los Angeles Chargers?
Let's go Chiefs.
Chargers fans. Chargers fans don't exist.
Chargers fans are non-existent, so it's kind of like, who do I pick?
Brandon Staley,
the Tooth Fairy, or the I don't know.
Hitler.
I'm
joking.
Let's go with Kansas City, just to make it interesting.
Kansas City Chiefs or Las Vegas Raiders?
I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs because the Raiders they're okay in my books.
They're diehards, but they're also kind of caring. I feel like.
Nope. Take it back. I roll it back. I'm remembering a video of a Patriots fan getting yelled at by a Raiders fan for no reason. For no motherfucking reason. So I'm going to go with the Raiders. Fuck that lady. Good on that guy. I'm sorry to New England fans that I got on you guys earlier. I apologize.
That's fair. That one is fair. Fuck people like that.
Right? Like, just don't ruin the game like that. It's not that deep. You literally didn't play a single down. Shut the fuck up. Watch the game. Enjoy it. Don't get in people's faces. Like, fuck that.
I absolutely agree with you. Okay, so Raiders, move on. How'd you like my Chris Berman Raiders? Scale 1 to 10. How'd you like my Chris Berman impersonation on the Raiders? 1 to 10. How'd I do?
6.
I'm sick of your shit. Anyways.
6.5. 6.5. I'll be nice.
All right, NFC. You got the North and you got the West. Where are we going?
Let's go West.
West. NFC West. Worst NFL fans. Cardinals or the Rams?
We're gonna go with the Rams.
Do either of them exist?
Exactly. I mean, but I'll go with the Rams because they're like influencers, you know, like all those kind of guys. So I'm gonna go with those fans.
They're the Hollywood fans that are just
exactly Hollywood team. College students too because they go to like UCLA, you know, USC, all those guys. I'm gonna go with those guys.
Yeah. LA Rams or the San Francisco 49ers?
Niners. I'm sorry, Niners gang. Don't come for me, but you guys kind of suck. There's one thing that I know on Madden, and I'm going strictly off of my Madden experience. If you have a Niners logo when you're playing head-to-head, you already know it's going to be the most annoying game you've ever played in your life. If they win, they will talk shit to you. If they lose, they will talk shit to you. And they run the ball only. They play good defense. It's the most annoying shit I've ever seen in my life. So I'm gonna go with the Niners.
Then I feel like I know your answer to this one. The San Francisco 49ers, the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, this
one's illegal.
Tough. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Niners.
I
I
was gonna
can't.
say otherwise it's illegal to hate the 12s.
I'm not gonna pick on them. I'm just gonna let them go. For legal reasons, I
For
can't pick on
legal
them.
reasons.
Yeah, I can't pick on the Seattle Seahawks.
All right, so we got the AFC North and the AFC South. Where are we going?
Let's go north.
Okay, AFC
The
North,
North.
worst NFL fan bases: Ravens or the Bengals?
Oh, let's go Bengals. Bengals fans kind of annoying, not gonna lie.
They're not from Cincinnati. They're from Louisiana.
Yeah, I mean, they got really mad about the whole coin flip thing after the Damar Hamlin stuff. Not a classy move, you know. I'm just not about that, so I'm gonna go with Bengals fans.
Burrowhead.
Burrowhead, that mayor, the jabroni.
Oh my god. I will say, and you know me about referees this year. I've been back and forth on them, and we'll dive deeper into this after the Super Bowl because I have a feeling I have something I want to talk about when it comes to refs and the riggedness part of it. Whatever, I don't care right now. Those were good calls.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate those calls.
I mean, what I'm gonna say is, don't let the refs dictate the game. Don't like.
Patrick
I
Mahomes
understand.
is running around on a bum leg throwing to backup receivers I've never even heard of in my life, and you lose.
They lost the game because Joe Burrow had a terrible game. If I'm being completely honest, his offensive line didn't help him out too much. Chris Jones had a great fucking game. So I mean, there are a lot of moments you can go back and look at how Kansas City won that game. It just felt like they were just never gonna lose. They just didn't make mistakes like the Bengals did, and at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah, I agree. So, like, honestly, the whole refs thing, to me, the calls, again, I know I'm a Jaguars fan. I think the calls were more egregious in the Jaguars game than they were in the Bengals game.
Sure, let's go with that.
You know what? I would be on your side. I would be on your side. I need you to be on my
I'm
side,
on,
like
no, I'm on your
once or
side.
twice.
I'm on your side, but I need you to just let the Jaguars be for now. They had a great season. We don't need to tarnish.
Trevor Lawrence threw a great
season.
ball today in the Pro Bowl games. I don't know if you saw it to Stephon Diggs on the sideline. Scary.
I mean,
scary two players today, by the way. I'm just letting you know. All right. Anyways, Cincinnati.
Hey, I mean, Calvin Ridley and Trevor Lawrence might be scarier.
We'll talk about it. People forget.
Everyone forgot. Yeah. Everyone forgot.
And wait, you coming back?
We didn't forget.
Cincinnati Bengals or Cleveland Browns?
Oh, Cleveland. Easy.
Yeah, and this one's an easy one too. Cleveland Browns or the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I'm not gonna say shit about Pittsburgh Steelers. It's Cleveland Browns. Easy.
Yeah. Enough said.
The Cleveland Steamers, as I like to call them.
I will say, I'm sorry to the Cleveland Browns fans because I feel like they get a lot of hate that they don't deserve. I feel like they're put in really bad situations. I mean, there's the diehard ones that are actually good people that just want a quarterback. That's like all they want, and their organization's like, fuck that guy, fuck that guy, fuck that guy. He likes to touch women. We'll go with him. Fuck that guy, fuck that guy, fuck that guy. And it's just like, you don't give them you don't give them the opportunity to be good fans.
That's fair. Honestly, they got to cheer for him. So I mean, they don't have to. Technically, they don't have to. They could not do it. But hey, whatever. It is what it is.
NFC North, worst NFL fan bases: Chicago Bears or Detroit Lions?
The Bears.
The Bears. I already had the Lions scratched out. I hope you know. I knew it was gonna be. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not picking on Detroit. Come on.
Yeah. And Dan Campbell, we stand.
Hell yeah.
Chicago.
Let's bite some kneecaps.
Chicago Bears or the Green Bay Packers?
Oh, it's Green Bay and it's not even close. It's Green fucking Bay. Fuck those guys. They supported Aaron Rodgers for 15 years?
I think so.
You know what's crazy? I just saw a really interesting little image, stat thingy. Put Ben Roethlisberger and Aaron Rodgers together. You know who's a better quarterback in terms of stats? Besides let's in terms of winning stats, and everything else, not in game stats, not in season stats, but winning and winning when it counts in the playoffs. Ben Roethlisberger by far better than Aaron Rodgers. It's not even close.
You're legally not allowed to support Ben Roethlisberger.
I am not a Ben Roethlisberger supporter, but I'll tell you something. When Big Ben is a better playoff quarterback than you are, you're not the GOAT. You're not the GOAT. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. That's all I have to say about that.
It's more
Moving on.
It's more of the. I was gonna say about the entire team of the Packers, you dick. Was that the Packers are the only team owned by the fans, and I just feel like they fuck it up every year.
Well, they have like president now, don't they?
Yeah, well, they've always had a president, but they're still owned by the community, right? The Green Bay Packers are the Dallas Cowboys without an owner.
Perfect. I see why I don't like them.
Last one for the NFC, the Green Bay Packers or the Minnesota Vikings.
It's a Green Bay still.
Really? I don't know why you would say that.
First off, what have the Vikings ever done to you or anyone? Nothing. The Vikings are they're Minnesotans, whatever they are. I have family in Minnesota. I have family in Minnesota, so I'm never gonna cheer against them.
Oh yeah,
I'm never gonna say anything bad. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Who has a thicker Canadian accent? Your family in Canada or your family in Minnesota?
Neither. They both don't have Canadian accents.
You have a Canadian accent, sir.
I do not have a Canadian accent.
David,
I've never said sorry.
David,
what have I ever said sorry?
Literally, I was going to comment on it earlier this pod. David, I'm telling you right now, bud.
Bud, I don't have a Canadian
Bud? Oh, yeah, bud?
Bud? Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, pal? I don't.
I love you, but it's in there.
Wrong. You're wrong.
AFC South. You do have one. AFC South, worst NFL fan bases, the Houston Texans or the Indianapolis Colts.
Houston Texans, not even close.
They supported Deshaun Watson when all that was happening.
I'm trying not to go based off of the organization,
No, I'm saying
but I do think the fans. I do think the fans are very shitty.
Like when when it came out with one person, two people, three people. Oh no, this is just a sabotage attempt. And then we got to 20. This wasn't a sabotage attempt.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah. It's got to be the Texans. Colts are great fan base. They're Midwesterns, right? Like I feel, yeah. So you can't really be mad at them, except I don't know, Indiana, man. I'm not sure about those guys down there.
I mean, they're more north. It's more crazy to think that the Colts have had like 3 of the best quarterbacks in NFL history, like low key.
Unitas,
Manning,
Luck
had the best skill part of it. That's the issue. Injuries just derailed his career, and he retired and all that. It's just very unfortunate for his career because they didn't give him an offensive line. Like they made the offensive line great when he left, and I feel like
they really did actually. And then they can't find a quarterback to save their lives now. So
to be the first overall pick and get to the playoffs at 10-6 is crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty wild. Can't even be. Oh, man, he was good. We got to look back at his career. He was good.
We'll do
He's
that.
A good player. Yeah, right. We'll do that at some point.
Houston Texans or the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Texans.
Ooh, really? Jaguars fans are pretty shitty.
For legal reasons, I can't root against the Jaguars fans today.
All right, Houston Texans or Tennessee Titans?
Down in Tennessee.
I would say
I'm going to go with the Texans still.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was my attempt at differentiating a Texan accent and a Tennessee accent. I don't know the difference, to be honest with you. I think they sound a little bit like this in Texas, And in Tennessee, they have more of a
It's
drawl.
more a southern. Give a little bit of dry. You go in the mountains. You give a
Yeah. I
okay.
tried.
All
I'm
right.
close.
All right. So NFC now. Which team has the worst fan base? The Dallas Cowboys or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys or the Seattle Seahawks? That's a stupid one.
Dallas Cowboys.
Why did I even write that? I wrote that wrong. Dallas Cowboys or the 49ers?
Dallas Cowboys. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know why I put the Seahawks. That was my mistake. The Dallas Cowboys or the Green Bay Packers?
Now, here is a dilemma.
Don't think about the players. Don't think about the teams. Think about the people that cheer them on.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Cowboys. It's not even, I don't even think I can, like, actually justify going with the Green Bay Packers. It's the Cowboys.
Absolutely.
They're notoriously bad.
Yeah. All right, the AFC. Worst NFL fan bases, the New England Patriots or the Las Vegas Raiders?
I know I talked about the lady who was shitty, but I'm
That's
still going to
hilarious.
go with the New England Patriots because there are certain New England Patriots fans that I'm thinking of, and they are so annoying. Every fan base has
Insufferable.
these people. Every fan base has them. It's just the New England Patriots have such a wide variety and such a large sample size of them that I cannot pick against them. It is the New England Patriots, and it's not even close.
David, what do you mean, you people?
You know what I mean.
New England Patriots or the Cleveland Browns?
Gonna be the New England Patriots.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Cleveland, you're off on this one. Cleveland, don't ever say I didn't do anything for you guys.
That's surprising to me. New England Patriots or the Houston Texans?
We can't have two Texas teams in the final.
You have strong feelings against Texas. I think that's what I'm learning today. You live in the Canadian Texas, and you don't like Texas. I think you need to move, sir.
Oh, I need to move for sure. I'm gonna go with the Texans. Yes, I'm gonna go with the Texans. Let's make it interesting.
Okay. The Super Bowl of the worst NFL fan bases.
Two teams that will never be in the Super Bowl, by the way. Never, ever.
The the Texas Bowl. The Houston Texans or the Dallas Cowboys, David. Which one has a worse fan base?
1 second.
My man just walked away. Hi, everybody.
It's the Dallas Cowboys, and it's not even close. Yeehaw!
Oh, gosh. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith.
Now we do the podcast for the rest of the day
We're staying
with his cowboy hat on.
Okay. So the worst fan base in the NFL is the Dallas Cowboys, and I don't disagree. To me, it would be between the Cowboys or the Eagles.
Yes, sir.
And they just happen to be in the same division. Shocker there, right? I like that one. You went well. I like the picks. You surprised me on a few of them. You really did surprise me on a few of them.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to wear this thing. I'm trying my absolute hardest to keep this on my head.
It's too small, but it's okay.
It is way too small for my head, but that is all good.
We are going to step away for a minute, be right back, and when we do come back, we will be discussing a quarterback tier list to see which quarterbacks are the best in the NFL. So we'll be right back, and stay tuned, yo. And we are back, and we are doing the quarterback tier list. Pretty much going to go through every player starting quarterbacks of 2022. This is the beginning of the season, starting quarterbacks, just so you know. And then we're just going to label them and see which tier they go in. I will go in the order, and then I'll go in the order that they're on here. Actually, we'll do that. We'll go through the same way we did this. So we'll go NFC East first. So the first quarterback in the NFC East is the Dallas Cowboys, which is going to be your boy Dak Prescott. S through D, where does Dak Prescott stand?
Run me through the like
S, A, B, C, and D. S being S tier, the best tier, D being the worst tier. So there's 5.
Okay. Can't find a pen. Okay, I'm just gonna remember it. S A
B,
D
S, A,
B,
B,
C.
C, D.
Okay. B.
You can go Dak Prescott and B tier.
Yeah.
All right. So now I agree with you there. That's probably where I would put him too. Great, not terrible. But this is interesting. Where does Daniel Jones go for you?
C.
Okay, I would go the same way. I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page there. Daniel Jones is a C tier quarterback.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about.
You are not a crazy homer. Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts.
He's A tier.
A tier, absolutely. I think we're gonna have a very similar list here, but I do agree Jalen Hurts is A tier. The Washington Commanders, they started with Carson Wentz, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, he's just in a Colts gear in this, so
We're gonna go D.
D tier Carson Wentz. I don't disagree with you. Absolutely accurate. Okay, we are going to go now to
unlike Carson Wentz.
AFC East. We'll just go back and forth that way. Buffalo Bills. Where do we have
S tier?
You have Josh Allen in S tier.
S tier.
A lot of people are gonna hate you for that.
Don't care.
All right, so now our first 5 quarterbacks have literally been S, A, B, C, and D. Now, when we rank them, the rest of these, we have to say where they stand in this list. So the next person goes has to be either in front or behind. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Miami Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa.
He is B behind Dak Prescott.
I would actually go C above Daniel Jones.
Okay, we're splitting here.
I will sit with your B at Dak Prescott. I think that one may change as we go on.
Okay.
Zach Wilson.
Is there lower than a D tier?
I already put him behind Carson Wentz. That's all I can do.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're good. We're good right there.
New England Patriots, Mac Jones. Mac Jones.
He is C behind Daniel Jones.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
I don't hate it. Hate it.
Yeah. I'm not going to justify any of these. I'm sorry. I'm just going to go with them. Rapid fire.
NFC South, Atlanta Falcons, Marcus Mariota.
He is
I say
C behind Daniel Jones.
I can see that. All right, we have the Carolina Panthers, Sam Darnold.
D in front of Zach Wilson.
D
in front of Zach Wilson.
Behind Carson Wentz.
In front of Carson Wentz.
Interesting.
He's inching up to C, but he's just not C.
D plus for
D plus. Yeah,
you're the best D quarterback in the NFL. Congratulations.
I don't know if we'll say best yet. Let's see what the rest. Let's see how the list plays out.
New Orleans Saints, Jameis Winston.
Oh, he's gonna go D behind Zach Wilson.
He's worse than Zach Wilson?
Yes.
I disagree there. I think Jameis.
You know what? No, Jameis has never had a game.
That's some slander.
Jameis, yeah, we're gonna go D behind Carson Wentz.
That's even some slander too.
In front of Carson. In front of
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, yeah. It's not slander. He's not even a starting quarterback anymore.
I don't think that was his fault. That's injury. But
I don't know. He lost his position still, so.
we're gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's Tom Brady.
We're gonna go B behind Dak.
Behind Dak.
Yes.
I agree with B tier, absolutely. I might put him over Dak.
I mean, we're not talking overall, are we?
This season.
Yeah, this season. Then I'd go behind Dak.
All right. We will go now. AFC South, Houston Texans. We have long neck himself, Davis Mills.
R.I.P. to our take. We're gonna go D. No, we'll go C. No, D. D behind Sam Darnold. Behind Carson Wentz.
Behind Carson Wentz.
Behind Jameis Winston.
Behind Jameis Winston.
In front of Zach Wilson.
I think everyone will be in front of Zach Wilson, but okay.
Yeah.
The Indianapolis Colts. Who do they have?
D. Matt Ryan.
D. Where?
Behind Carson Wentz.
So they downgraded this year.
Yes. I think so.
It is funny because this is obviously a start of year, and a total of the D starting quarterbacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them were benched. So,
and
I would say the backups for most of them were good, like better.
Yeah,
I should say.
Yeah, we're better. Yeah,
unless you're Nick Foles. This is where it gets interesting. Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence. Where does T-Law go?
This one's tough. I'm going to average it out because he started off rough.
And he didn't start out rough. I want people to understand that. He was
okay, whatever.
He started out 2-1 and was still balling. They didn't win games. They lost one.
Sure.
Whatever.
Sure. Let's just get
the show to the Pro Bowl.
He's B.
What? No, we're disagreeing there. He is.
You think he's A?
Yes.
Fine. He's A. I'll let you have this
I'll
one.
let him
he's
be
A.
last place A.
No, he's A. Sure.
I would
Let's
take
give
him over
A.
Dak. I would take him over Tom. I would take him over Tua. I would take him over everyone on this list starting next year.
I was gonna put him A. I was gonna put him B, number 1. That's basically A, last place.
You know what? I'll let you sit with B, and if people hate
first. He's first at B. No one else above him.
Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill. C.
Yeah.
C. In front of Mariota.
Behind Daniel Jones. In front of Mariota.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got hurt like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the NFC North. Which team is that? Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers.
A. Actually, no. B. Behind Trevor Lawrence. I would take Trevor Lawrence over Aaron Rodgers. Plain and simple.
That's very interesting.
What's interesting about it? He had a terrible year.
Yeah.
They didn't even make the playoffs.
Jaguars made
yeah, come on now. Don't be silly.
Detroit Lions, Jared Goff.
That one's tough. He's B, and he's like right behind Tom.
Right behind Tom in front of Tua?
Yes.
Is Tua really B? Is Tua really in the same page as
Yes, he's
Jared
B.
Goff,
Yes,
Tom? Okay.
He is. Yes.
All right.
Yes. If we're not going to penalize people, for injuries, then Tua's B. Sorry.
Kirk Cousins.
He's A.
You'd rather have Kirk Cousins over Trevor Lawrence?
He's A.
Over
He's A.
Okay, but if we're talking about winning
games,
if we're talking playoffs and winning games and important games, you have Kirk Cousins.
Fine. We can put Trevor Lawrence in A.
No, it's not even
in front of Kirk Cousins. Well, our B tier is going to be filled with a bunch of guys.
So you think Kirk Cousins is A tier?
I think if I'm building
a squad right now,
he's B behind Trevor Lawrence.
I would choose I would choose Aaron Rodgers over. I'm not even care about Trevor Lawrence. I would choose Aaron Rodgers over Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
To
Okay,
me,
so B
he's
behind Trevor Lawrence, B
and,
behind Trevor, and behind Aaron.
I would take him over Dak.
Yeah, behind Trevor, behind Aaron.
Yeah. So I think that's a good place to put him.
Sure, let's go with that.
I'm okay with the B tier being. I mean, let's be honest. B tier should be the most full in the NFL.
You're not wrong. Yes, you're not wrong.
The average should be 10 to 20 should be all backup or B
I'm
tier
just itching to put someone in A tier, man. Come on.
That's not my fault. AFC North
I'm
now.
a fiend. I
There you
need
go.
it.
Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson.
A in front of Jalen Hurts.
Okay, that I can agree with. It doesn't want me to.
You give Lamar, Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown. Come on.
And Dallas
Tell me
Goedert.
he's not winning a Super Bowl. Come on. You'd be silly if you said he wouldn't be
I mean,
at
they're
least
already a run offense anyways. Could you imagine Lamar running the ball on that offense?
Oh my god, disgusting.
It would be disgusting.
Disgusting.
Okay, AFC North. Where was I? There you go. Cincinnati Bengals.
A, S in front of your boy. S in front of Josh Allen. Yup. Who beat Josh Allen?
I'm letting
Who's
you
been
have
where
this
Josh
list.
Allen? No, yeah.
This is your list.
Let me have it.
But it's
yes,
okay.
this is my list. My list. Let me have it.
This is a confusing one. Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson.
No, it wasn't Deshaun that started.
He's on here.
He wasn't the one that started, though.
I can't change what they have here, David.
Fine. C. Fine. He's the greatest. What can I say? No, we're gonna go with C. We're gonna go with C.
Above everyone, I hope.
Fine. No.
Yes, I'm taking Deshaun Watson. Stop.
Fine, whatever. C above everyone.
Yeah. AFC North. Pittsburgh Steelers have Mitchell Trubisky. D behind Zach Wilson.
Wait, Mitchell Trubisky?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, not D. Not D behind Zach Wilson. Like D behind
Jameis.
Sam Darnold.
Better than Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Jameis Winston.
He just didn't have enough of a chance to prove himself. They literally had a rookie ready to take his spot.
All right. It's him anyways. Let's see. We're going to go NFC West now. Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray.
C.
Really?
In front of everyone. Yes, C in front of everyone.
That's a surprising one. Matthew Stafford.
C. B. B behind everyone.
Jared Goff.
Where did I put Jared?
See,
this is the problem with not seeing the
You're fine.
list.
Jared Goff is in B.
Yeah, B behind Jared Goff. Sure, I'm comfortable with that. They had a shit season.
In front of Tua or behind Tua? Think about weapons. He didn't have any weapons this year compared to what.
He didn't have any weapons. Oh, he just didn't have Cooper Kupp, the best receiver the year previous. Oh, no weapons. Oh my God, no weapons. Whoa,
Cooper Kupp was
no
hurt.
weapons.
Cooper Kupp was hurt all year too.
Not at the start of the season.
I would rather have Matthew Stafford starting my team, who was also injured all year. If we're not going to penalize people for being injured, Matthew Stafford over Tua Tagovailoa. Absolutely. Your list is stupid.
I'm sleeping on your list.
It starts with Jimmy G. Where the fuck do you have Jimmy G?
S tier,
yeah,
baby.
Shut up.
Put him at S tier. He is the greatest quarterback to ever play in the NFL, and you know this.
I'm gonna hold him off the list until you give me a real rating.
Okay, I'm gonna put him at B, in front of Tua.
Okay, I don't hate it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't know why they don't have Geno. They have it Drew Lock. We can rate this
as
Geno.
Okay, we'll put Geno. Yeah, we'll put Geno and Drew Lock's
I'll get a
place.
headshot and I'll actually fix this.
Sure, yes. Geno. I'm gonna put him at B
Okay.
in front of Dak Prescott.
Yeah. It's so weird to see fucking Derek.
They're like
I just
basically the same
it's funny
quarterback.
to see Drew Lock in front of him is why.
Yeah, weird, but I mean, I think Geno is if he
Talking
played
top
on the
10.
Cowboys, could be
The Cowboys just
Justin.
aren't there yet. I'm sorry, they don't have everything there. Here we go, getting into the AFC West here. Oh, did I miss? Oh, I missed the Chicago Bears for the NFC North. Justin Fields.
A. I'd rather have Justin Fields than most of the other quarterbacks on that list.
You'd rather have Justin Fields than Trevor Lawrence.
Fuck, I keep forgetting I put Trevor so low. We need to move him up. Move him up, please. Because now I can't do anything. Okay, fine. Switch Justin Fields with Trevor Lawrence.
So, Justin Fields is high end
A
B.
is B. Put Trevor Lawrence at A.
Okay. Do you see how
I'll allow it.
Okay, I just proved your okay. AFC West now. Probably this is the best quarterback division we've ever seen, which didn't turn out that way. But
we're about to get some S's.
all right, let's ride.
Let's ride.
He's
all the way down to the C, behind Daniel Jones.
Low end C.
Yep.
Wow.
How can you tell me he's not?
No, I agree with you. I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
He
Thank
had a
you.
shitty season.
His bathrooms agree with me too.
Los Angeles Chargers.
Herbo.
Justin Herbert.
A. In front of Jalen Hurts.
Behind Lamar.
Behind Lamar.
Derekith Carrith.
Well, he no longer has a team, so I'm gonna go C. In front of Daniel Jones.
Behind Deshaun and Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have him 13th worst quarterback. I can take that. All right, last one. Best for literal last. Kansas City Chiefs.
You know where he is. He's number one in our hearts. Number one on the field. Number one in your mom's bed. Number one in your dad's bed. It's Patrick Mahomes, and it's not even close. S tier, number one.
All right. I agree 100%. That one I already had before you even said anything. Okay, so
Yes,
S tier quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen in that order.
Yep.
Your fourth best quarterback in the league is Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Fifth is Justin Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
Sixth is Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
7 is Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Do we feel comfortable with that?
I am completely comfortable with that.
This is me giving you a chance to change it. B tier.
Not changing.
B tier is Justin Fields over Aaron Rodgers, over Kirk Cousins, over Geno Smith, over Dak Prescott,
Yep.
over Timothy Brady,
Yep.
over Jared Goff,
Yep.
over Jimmy Garoppolo,
Okay with it.
over Tua Tagovailoa,
Yep.
over Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
In C tier, below Matthew Stafford is going to be Kyler Murray,
Yep.
over Deshaun Watson,
Mm-hmm.
over Derek Carr,
Yep.
over Daniel Jones,
Yes, sir.
over Ryan Tannehill,
Mm-hmm.
over Marcus Mariota,
Mm-hmm.
over Mac Jones,
Yep.
over Russell Wilson.
Let's ride.
Do you think Mac Jones was better than Russell Wilson this year?
Yes.
Okay. D tier. Under Russell Wilson is Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
Under is going to be Mitchell Trubisky.
Mm-hmm.
Where would Kenny Pickett go?
He'd be C. C behind. He'd be behind Russell Wilson.
Very bottom.
He'd be above Russell Wilson, above Marcus Mariota.
So between Ryan Tannehill and Marcus Mariota?
Yeah.
I would take him over Ryan Tannehill. I'd say behind Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mitchell Trubisky, Carson Wentz over
Yep.
Matt Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
over Jameis, over
Mhm.
Davis, and the worst quarterback starting in the NFL in 2022 is none other than the mama love him himself, Zach Wilson.
Yep.
He is not him, apparently.
Not him. Him in your mom's bedroom, though. Not your mom. Whoever's watching this, their mom.
I actually
Check her bedroom.
I'm the one that watches this, so
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right.
Yikes. Sorry, buddy.
Any lasting comments for this week?
Broncos country. Let's ride.
That's not even
Yeehaw.
Sean Payton.
Yeehaw.
Doesn't make him better.
Yes.
They traded Sean Payton for Sean Payton and Russell Wilson.
I would not have given up as much as they did. They've literally basically just like said we're all in on Russell Wilson. He's our guy. Let's hope he is next year. It could
work.
I could see it working.
I mean,
I could see it working.
Drew Brees worked.
Yep.
And Drew Brees didn't have an arm like Russell did by the end of his career.
Yep.
For What's the Check Down, episode 40, I am Chandler. He is David. And until next week, which will be in a couple days, peace.
Peace.